Uh, I can answer that. So the next step will be that the defendants, the law enforcement agencies and actors that we sued will respond to this complaint. They can do that either by answering the complaint, and which is a paragraph by paragraph response to our allegations, or they can make a motion to dismiss to say that they to make an argument that that this case should not proceed. We expect that to be in the coming months. If they answer the complaint, then we'll proceed to discovery. And if it's a motion to dismiss, then it will be briefing. We also expect that this type of claim will provide will show a way to hold federal officers accountable at this moment when we are seeing across the country that there is coordination like this between state and federal actors in these immigration raids. And so we also expect that there might be additional cases.
I would just add briefly that once we filed, we did have a judge assigned to our case. And so Judge Amanda Brailsford will be presiding over our case.
Thank you, Jen and Paul. Carrie, if you had any follow-up questions, please either raise your hand or go ahead and drop in the Q&A again. But with that, I think we will move on to Sally Kritzig with the Idaho Statesman. Goodness, I'm sorry, Sally. It took a sec for me to bring you up, but go ahead.
Thanks. One more question from me. So the lawsuit filing mentioned that the warrant was used as a cover in service of meeting deportation goals. Elsewhere in the filing, it mentions state goals. Did you find any specific numbers specifically for Idaho when it comes to deportation goals? And if so, can you talk about which agencies those were coming from?
We did not have numbers on the state agencies. What we did have is information, particularly that Sheriff Donahue and others are regularly coordinating with the Trump administration on these immigration directives, but not for the state of Idaho in particular. We know from looking across the country that the way it seems that the Trump administration is executing these warrants is to get the FBI to do them as they did here, and local and state law enforcement to help, and to go out fishing for as many as they can get to meet this national goal.
I appreciate it. No follow-up.
Thank you, Sally. I think with that, it doesn't look like anybody has any other questions. And so I am going to go ahead and wait a couple minutes for any final questions. And if there are none, we can go ahead and conclude this press conference. And by a couple of minutes, I mean a few seconds. So it looks like there are no other questions. If you do still have some questions.
Did something just go in the Q&A?
Yes, that is, thank you. Carrie says, thank you very much. Thank you, Carrie. Yes, and so if you do still have any other questions, please do reach out to Emily Berkowitz or myself, and we can get you connected with somebody to interview. Or, you know, we can answer your questions. So thank you again. Kyle also says thank you. So thank you again to Jen, Lo, and Paul for talking to us today. Thank you to all of the journalists who attended and who are, you know, telling the story of this case and of what happened in Wilder. We really appreciate you all. And with that, we will go ahead and end. I do have a few requests from people who already would like the recording. You have to give it about 10-15-ish minutes to sort of fully upload, and I will be happy to send those to you. So thank you all, everybody, and have a wonderful day.